Llama here today, back at you with another video. And today I really wanted to discuss something very important to me. The battle against PewDiePie and T-Series. Who is the victor? Who is the best one out of the two of them? Why do I support one more than I support the other? Why are there so many questions to this? Why can't it just be clean cut? Why is there so much drama behind it? I'll be going over it today in Donkey Llama's review! Yay! That is not stealing Pewds' anything at all. Or is it? Anyway, here's how the feud began. So, all of a sudden, back in August, even July I think, by the end of July, T-Series was already starting their climb to the top. They had started at, sizable amount because they have every song in Bollywood. Yes, they are an Indian production company that does Bollywood songs, Bollywood music, and they started their company by selling pirated songs. Now, how true is that? That's very true. It's right there on Wikipedia. As PewDiePie said in his song, congratulations. If you do a little bit more research into this, you can find more and more. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the feud itself. What was so entertaining about this? Well, to me, it was watching an idol who went from zero to hero. Not only the hero, the top hero of YouTube, to battling it out with somebody who got there from horrible means. Now, I don't say horrible as in cutthroat or anything like that, because we don't know that. But, it's a corporation. That's not the platform that they're on. They're not on a corporate platform. That's not what YouTube caters to. If it was catered to things like that, then you take out the U in tube. Right? It would just be CorpTube. It's not fun. YouTube is designed for its creators. That's why it exists, so that people like me who have, 10 subs, people who just every day come home and they want to vent or they want to talk about something, or they want an audience who hears them. That's why they go on YouTube and do what they do. YouTube, if you're a real YouTuber, you're not always about the money. I mean, you do it as a career later on, but when you first start doing it, your aim is not to have a career. It's because you talk about something you're passionate about. If you can see behind me, I talk about One Piece. I do challenge videos because they're fun. YouTube is fun to me. I don't do it because I want to get paid. Maybe one day, sure, that would be nice, but that's not my goal. My goal is to entertain. My goal is to entertain myself while entertaining. That's what I like doing. T-Series eliminates that from the game entirely. They are doing it for the cause of money. They're doing it because they want to. They're not a single creator. They're a whole corporation who are mass multi-marketed, and they're trying to amass more money and more power through the means of YouTube and advertisers. Right? And they make a lot of money. They have a lot of views. I mean, more than PewDiePie does, and that's for sure. But the battle between T-Series and PewDiePie started, way back in July. And, T-Series was scheduled to pass him in October. It was going to happen. Finally, PewDiePie was not going to be the biggest thing on YouTube. And the fandom took it two ways, or so we thought. We thought the fandom was divided, initially. We thought half of them were for T-Series just because they didn't like PewDiePie, based off of his past controversies. However, that's what the media was portraying. In fact, when I did my own little research, I found that the majority of us were supporting PewDiePie for the main reason that it's PewDiePie. PewDiePie has been number one for many years, and we wanted him to continue being number one. He's the face of YouTube, whether YouTube likes it or not. Okay, PewDiePie rose to the top by himself. Now, granted, he does have editors like Brad. We love you, Brad. And he does have Marcia, who occasionally showed up. And he does have, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye as his team. But he still is by himself. That channel is still by himself his. Okay? He did not have a whole corporation backing him. He did not have endless amounts of money that a corporation seems to have. PewDiePie is one man. One man took on a whole corporation and is still on top to this day. Now, brought on upon came Congratulations. And Congratulations is a song that PewDiePie made that has a bit of a passive-aggressive vibe. Not really, because he blatantly says that T-Series can suck his Swedish meatballs. Now, PewDiePie made this because it was kind of ridiculous that T-Series was bashing him. And T-Series claimed they didn't even know the guy, right? Because there was accusations going around that T-Series was harassing PewDiePie, that they were attacking him. And then PewDiePie, on that video, decides to release his cease and assist. You don't know the guy, but you send him a cease and assist? Really? Is that how you're going to play it, T-Series? That's fine. You just made yourself look like a giant ass. So then, after the post of that video, guess what happened? PewDiePie made it back on #1. Now, T-Series did pass him for a sizable amount of time. However, it did not continue. Okay, PewDiePie took back the reins. He won. He decimated T-Series. There was nothing T-Series could have done. That being said, I don't agree with the whole thing about PewDiePie, you know, doing what he did. Wait a second. Let's think about this. What did PewDiePie exactly do? See, that's another thing. My point on that pause was that PewDiePie did nothing wrong in the past, okay? He did not do anything wrong in the past. And if he did, the one or two things he actually did compared to what the media says, he apologized for. The media says he said the N-word, he condones white supremacists, he is a white supremacist himself, he is a Klan member. All these horrible things about PewDiePie that would destroy someone's career, he did not do. This is somebody who took time out of their day to crush PewDiePie because they wanted to. Because PewDiePie had some phrases in his songs that they didn't like. Or because PewDiePie made a joke that they didn't like. Okay, they condone that PewDiePie was this horrible person. When he's not. He's actually donated a ton of money to charity. And people still call him a racist bigot. I don't understand a racist bigot, I'm sorry. I don't understand the logic behind that. So, if that's the case, then every white man on YouTube is a racist. If that's what you're going to go on and say. Because, you know, everybody makes jokes. Everybody slips up sometimes. Okay, I would like to see some of the stuff that you guys say, that you consider is not racist, that I find racist, right? Everybody's going to have this subjective sense of what is right and wrong. That's what makes us different. I mean, other than physically, that's what makes us different. So if you're going to tell somebody that they're wrong, don't tell them they're wrong based off of their opinions. And don't tell them they're wrong because it's only what you find is wrong. You make up the facts. That's incorrect. Get the facts, source them, then make an educated opinion. Don't make this ill-educated opinion based off what you saw one time that somebody else made. Okay? Because a lot of people had this opinion about PewDiePie where he was this horrible person, and then they watched his videos and they found it inspiring that one man could become so large based off of just screaming at barrels, screaming at Happy Wheels, screaming at video games, and laughing, causing, you know, the media to go crazy. Okay? And sure, he said the N-word one time. Go ahead, find more instances where he said the N-word. Go ahead, I want you to do this. You won't. Because either PewDiePie deleted the video and he apologized, in which case he still apologized. Okay? And you also won't because he moved on from it. He may have said it once, but other than that, he really hasn't. And if he said it twice, then he deleted the video and apologized about it. I don't know. I looked and I only saw it one time. That's all I saw. But that's not what this video is about. I just went on tandem on that. This video was centered around PewDiePie versus T-Series, and I just wanted to say, Pewds, you are amazing. You keep on going strong. You will be #1 until the end. You were my hero starting YouTube. You were one of them. I'm not going to give you full credit, because there were a few others that deserve credit for making me start YouTube, but you were one of them. And you are actually the idolized dream I have, right? Everybody who goes on YouTube should dream of being #1. If you don't, then kudos to you, right? I want to be #1 in one day. I'm sure the guy next to me who's making videos in his basement wants to be #1 one day. We all do. So Pewds, congratulations on taking the reins back from T-Series. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, this little rant of mine. Not much to it, I just wanted to talk about a little bit of T-Series and PewDiePie and why PewDiePie is really innocent to a lot of the allegations that have come out. But love you all. Donkey Llama signing out.